This is me, Han. I'm your typical IT geek. And this is Honey. She likes making things work and solving puzzles. And this is a typical business.
Every week, we get to know one of these businesses, and when we discover what makes them tick, Han and I will show them and you what it means for your business to have the right IT solution. We're here to make it work. So I'm here at the Gardens, right in front of I Love You. I'm going to go meet Mr. Tang, who's the manager here. Mr. Tang?
Hello, honey. I Love You sells an assortment of halal Chinese traditional food such as youtiao, porridge, soya bean, mixed bun, butterfly, and sesame ball.
So, Mr. Tang, at this time, how can I help you?
One of the key areas that Hani mentioned about your business operations was your concern for speed. Right now, the way that your cash register works is that it's an analog type system. You got a lot of buttons. There's a lot of slowdown when it comes to your cashier having to hunt down the thing and key it in. The second concern that you had was about accuracy. Currently, the way that your operation works, the cashier will log out the orders from the customer, and then he's going to be telling the packer the order to prepare. And that creates a lot of room for error, especially in a high traffic situation. The third area of your concern was information. You want to know how your outlet's doing, what's your best-selling items, when's your peak hours, and so on and so forth. Your fourth concern, and this is probably a very big concern, is a point-of-sale system. You're dealing with money, you're dealing with inventory. Security is a big issue.
In terms of this old-fashioned cash register, the problems we are facing are the speed, the serving time, as well as the lots of codes and retraining for staff. During lunchtime, our queues can be about 10 to 15 people for the. If every person takes about 2 minutes to be served,
30 minutes just waiting in line.
So we do the calculation.
Yeah.
Hey, Chen, faster Sorry.
With the new system, the entire menu of your outlet will be keyed into the system. The point of sales unit itself has a 12.1-inch touchscreen display, so there's no manual analog buttons. Whereas your current system requires your staff to hunt and peck through buttons to build an order, this system makes it very easy for your staff to just really see what order they're trying to build and just press it in and get the order built very quickly.
Basically, I'm not happy with these human errors, especially this cash register screen is too small that it can't even trace the records. So every cashier have to learn all these new codes.
Do they make mistakes?
Yeah, human errors does happen. So in terms of that, it does affect the customer service at all.
不是要这个 order 啊，看你们搞错了吧？这 N 才是周啊，怎么你给我这个啊？
看这个是不是？这个是 set B， 但是他怎么你搞？
不要了，不要了，看吃了这个。
这样好不好？我请你吃好不好？
不要，算了。
你那个号码你要记得，因为它有时候是很乱的，所以你要知道哪一个是哪一个 A 是个号码 ，B 是那个号码。上次不是给你这样指吗？可以啦，没有事情啦，你去休息啦，我自己这边来啦。
Like I mentioned earlier, the 12.1-inch display is a fairly large display. As your cashier is building the order, the item is queued up in the screen. Your packer can just look and confirm the order just by looking at the screen. That should improve the accuracy for the packer to prepare the orders, and there wouldn't be any more verbal miscommunications and stuff.
In terms of the reports, I need those data to calculate the wastage, the stock, the costing, and then all this data analyzing. Traditional cash register doesn't give me that kind of information.
Yeah.
You see, every item have to count one by one to compile into data.
Yeah.
So that at the end of the month, I need to do the data processing by counting every item.
They need to see what their customers like. They want to know what's good.
They want a smart register that tells them what's selling well, what's not selling so well, what's going in, what's going out. Information. So the system that we are going to be recommending to you has got its own reporting module. Straight away, there's over like 100 different types of reports that you can generate. I'm guessing you probably need only about 16 of those reports, and it's already built for you.
So those are there are the CCTV cameras. I remember that when Mr. Tang called me, he mentioned something about a security issue.
I think it's about staff stealing, cashier stealing. Just recently, I caught one of my staff.
One can only hope it was only Yukia, but unfortunately they have been missing some cash.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. So
it's easy. The system is ancient.
yeah.
You can just dip your hands in the cash till while you're at it. This point of sale system uses a swipe card as a security measure. What this means is that anybody who's using the system will need to identify themselves to the system. All the transactions that's going on, money coming in, coming out, is going to be tracked and traced to one of your employees.
So what do you think now, Mr. Tang?
I think I can give it a try.
All right then. So
I'll get things arranged. Deploying the Transight Express was really a breeze. The entire process took just one morning to complete. The staff training, which we initially thought would take like maybe half a day, the staff here completed it in 15 minutes.
现在我用这个机器方便我为客人点餐，然后餐牌一目了然，我更能降低出错的可能性。
After implementing the system within the first month, we have realized that the sales has increased by 20%. Not to mention about the money shortage and excess. This kind of situation is not as frequent as before. With the chance to access the business report at the fingertips, we realized that we can plan for our business even better than before. I'm very happy with this system. I think I will try to implement this system throughout all my outlets.